Hey everyone, welcome back to Pilates with Go Chlo. Today we're going to be using one of my all-time favorite props, the foam roller. A lot of people have these at home, but you might not be sure of the best way to use it. There's lots of challenging exercises you can do with a foam roller, but today I'm going to be taking you through the best release techniques using the foam roller. So a bit of leg release, a little bit of upper back release. I've got a shorter one, but to be honest, the longer ones are better. If you've got a shorter one, that's fine. I'm going to show you how to use both of them. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and leave me a comment below. Do you have anything at home, any other props that you want help to use? Let me know. Let me know if you like the session as well. I'd love to hear from you. Let's get started. All right, to start, we're going to be using the foam roller to release through our quads. So you're going to come forward, foam roller comes down, and you're going to come forward so that the foam roller is resting on the fronts of the thighs, and your elbows are going to come down onto the mat. And you're going to roll yourself forward so the roller comes, you sort of have to crawl it to the top of the knees. You don't want to go over the knee joint, and then you're going to roll back until it goes to the top of the hips. Now, if that feels all right for you, stay there. I'm going to show you a single leg variation, which is going to get a little bit deeper into the muscles of the quad. So what you're going to do is actually take your left leg off the roller, take the roller to the front of the right thigh only. The left leg's going to open so the knee comes out to the side for a bit of support. Elbows down, and then you're going to go up and down. Again, above the knee, so not over the kneecap, and then down, so the roller comes up to the top of the hip, and you can go all the way to the top of that hip crease. So all the way down towards the top of the knee, and then all the way over your hip. Good, see if you can keep your core a little bit engaged here as well. Oh yeah, and it should feel pretty tight for most of us. It's pretty tender. And then gently angle your toes out. So you're rolling up and down, but you're rolling through the inside band of your quad. So you're still in the front of the leg, but a little bit towards the center. And then do the opposite, angle your toes in slightly. So you're still in the quad, but you're in sort of this lateral band of your quad. This one's normally more tender. If that's enough for you, take breaks. I know it can get a lot. Otherwise, we're going to go up one more time and down, and then we're going to flip over and roll out through our ITB, which is the iliotibial tract at the side of the leg. So you're going to flip all the way over into your side, take this foot over, foot comes down, and you're going to rock all the way to the side of the hip, all the way to the side of the knee now. So all the way up and down. If you've never done this before, be kind. Maybe you only do once up and down and that's all you can handle. If you find a spot that really feels tight that you need to work in more, pause there and you can just do a little up and down, working into it. Breathe. This one always makes me sweat. All right, keep it going. We'll go up and down a couple more times if you're still going. All right, and then come off. We're gonna do the other side. I'm gonna flip around, but just otherwise slide it onto the other leg. So front of that quad, that left quad this time, elbows come down, and we just go up and down. So we roll it to the front of the hip, so all the way up to the front of the hip, and then crawl those elbows forward just above the knee, so not over that kneecap. Breathe, try and relax that back foot, the toes. This leg is out to the side, so the right knee is out to the side just to support it. Remember, take breaks if you need. And then angle your toes just a little bit out so the roller glides up and down a little bit more medially through the inside of that quad. And then do the opposite. Turn the toes in slightly so you're still on the quad, but you're on that outer band of your quad. This one always feels a little bit more tight, a little bit more sore. All right, and then we roll into our ITB. So we roll all the way onto the side. I like to step this top foot over, give it a bit of support, and then we go all the way to the hip, all the way to the side of the knee, up and down. Sometimes when this band this big band of fascia, your IT band, is tight. It can pull into the side of the knee and actually gives people knee pain, often through the middle side of the knee. So it's really important to release it. I find it really helps a lot. Keep it going. We'll go up and down a couple more times. If you've done enough, that's okay. Otherwise, up and down one more time. And then you can just drop off it. Yes, okay. From here, we're gonna actually come and sit on the roll-up. So butt comes onto it, hands behind you. You're gonna roll onto your left hip. So left hip down, take your left ankle, cross it over the right thigh, and then just rock through the back of that hip. So you're actually using the roller to release through your glutes. Now, I love to do this sort of release work with a massage ball, like a spiky ball, or even if you've got a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball is really good. But the roller is a little bit more gentle. I'll have to do another video using the ball to show you how. But this is a great, gentle way to release through your glutes. If you're tight there, it might not feel as gentle. Rock a little bit towards the center, a little bit to the side, and really find the points that you need it the most. Find those tight spots through the back of your hip and really work into those spots. Nice. All right, let's do it on the other side. So uncross that leg, roll yourself over slightly so you've got more weight on your right butt cheek, right ankle crosses over the left leg, and you're just rocking up and down, releasing into those right glutes. This feels good. I like this one more than the ITB. It's a bit more gentle. Good, rocking a little bit towards the center and then a little bit out to the side, really finding the spots that need it the most and breathing through it. All right, one more up and down here, just like that. And then you can uncross that leg and just take your butt off it. All right, from here, we're gonna release into our upper back, so into our thoracic spine. I better do my hair up actually for this part because otherwise it's gonna get stuck. If you've got hoods on your jumpers, you wanna maybe put it on top of your head so it doesn't get stuck as well. So lie back onto it. You wanna start with the foam roller like at the bottom of your rib cage. Hands behind the back of the head, interlace the fingers so you've got lots of support. You're gonna lift those hips up into like a little bridge and then you're gonna roll down until the roller comes up towards the top of the shoulder blades and then slowly roll back down to the bottom of the rib cage. So that's the range. We're working just into our upper back. This is our thoracic spine. So it's just this block. Shoulder blades, so think top of the shoulder blades, bottom of the rib cage. That's your thoracic spine. And that's where we really want to work into. This is a great one. If you spend a lot of time sitting, hunched over your phone or your computer, this is such a good way to mobilize and open through that upper back and through that thoracic spine. Breathe through it. Now, as you go up and down, see if you can choose a spot that maybe feels a little bit tighter than the rest. And once you do, hold it there. Sit your hips down. Actually pull your abs in, so keep your core a little bit engaged here and allow your head and chest to open. Let the elbows open wide. Keep the head supported in the hands here and just breathe. Hold it there. Elbows open that little bit more, breathing into it. Take one more breath in. And let it go, breathe out. Good, we'll do that again. Lift the head and the chest slightly. Go up and down again, pick another spot. Find another spot that needs a little bit more love. Stop there, drop the hips down, elbows wide, extend up and over the roller on that spot. Breathing into it. You should feel a nice stretch through the front of your chest as well as into your upper back. Hold it there, take one more deep breath in. Out, let it go. From here, we're going to come onto our side. So you're going to roll yourself over and you're going to nestle the foam roller. It sort of goes between your shoulder blade and your armpit, sort of in this pad of muscle. We're going to release under that arm. So hands frame the head still, all the way on your side. You'll know when you find the spot. And you're gonna rock the body forward. We come forward, elbows close together, and then you're gonna open the top elbow and sort of rotate back into this twist. So you rotate it forward and you rotate it back. And you should feel the foam roller glide over this thick band of muscle underneath that shoulder. Might feel really tender, it often does. If it's too much, take a break from it. Otherwise, just work into it. Breathe through it. All these muscles through the back of your shoulder, so you're rolling over your lats, maybe even over your rotated cuff muscles. And then just pause where you get that strongest release and just do little mini forward and back motions. Little tiny movements forward and back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do that on the other side. So you can just roll yourself over, so onto your opposite hip. Nestle the foam roller between the armpit and the shoulder blades a little bit in that little nook. Hands behind the head, close the top elbow to start, and then rotate it open. We close it, and we open. Breathe through it, breathe through it. Feel that strong pressure releasing into all of those muscles. Good. It might feel painful, but it's gonna feel great after. Really help to open up through those shoulders. On the next one, finding that spot that maybe feels a little bit tighter than the rest, and just do little movements forward and back. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lift yourself up. And for the final stretch here, we're gonna do one of my all-time faves, a pec stretch. Now, if you've got a short foam roller like me, grab yourself a cushion, because we're gonna use that. So you'll put the cushion down, and then the foam roller is gonna come like that behind it, all right? If you've got a long foam roller, you don't need it. So if you've got a short one like me, you're gonna sit on the cushion. If you've got a long one, sit right on the front edge of that pillow. And then lean back, come all the way back. Now you wanna make sure your head is on the roller. So you're like me and your head's really hanging off. You need to shuffle your butt further forward so that your head is supported on the roller. That's really important. So once your head's on, tuck the chin slightly, knees bent, feet flat, and then open your arms out like this. This is a cactus stretch. So palms to the ceiling, elbows wide, and then draw the rib cage down as much as you can, like there's a heavy book resting down on the rib cage, and we're gonna hold it like this. Now, if you've got light weights or cans nearby, hold them in your hands and do the same stretch holding onto them. That just gives you this extra pressure and this really beautiful opening through the front of the chest. And this one you could just hang out. You could stay here for the next 5 minutes, maybe close your eyes and just focus on your breath. Feel all the muscles through the front of your chest melt and open, and focus on that breath, inhaling in through your nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Good. If it feels more comfortable for you to heap your elbows down, you can do that. I like to have them hovering. I get this really great stretch through the front of the shoulders. If you find that your postural muscles get super tight and your chest gets really tight, especially at the end of the day, then even just doing this stretch at the end of the day for a couple of minutes, just pop it down, open out through your chest, will make such a big difference. See if you can practice that. Do that stretch every afternoon for a week and feel the difference to your posture. It is truly amazing. We're gonna breathe here. And that's it for today. I'm just gonna stay here in this lovely stretch. You can do the same, enjoy the stretch, but thank you all so much for going through my favorite foam roller stretches. If you liked it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what else you want me to create, what other props you've got at home. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with you, and I will see you soon. I'll be here.